Hello. I'm not usually, don't do much public speaking. But I've got some things I wanted to say. If you were to talk with most people in this country, or especially most poor people, if you talk to most people in this country, or especially most poor people, you don't need to tell them that things are bad. They already know that things suck the way they are. What they need is for us to be able to fight for solutions. We need to be making specific demands. Demands that are going to seriously weaken Wall Street. But also demands that large percentages of the people can easily rally behind. I would caution us to avoid vague slogans. If you guys know about the history of the Latino movement, and in particular the farm workers, they had a slogan, "Si se puede," which means, well, roughly translate, yes, it can be done. Or, yes, we can. But then people like Obama can co-opt slogans. What they cannot co-opt is very specific demands. Like the demand for a 1% Wall Street sales tax. The demand for an immediate end to all foreclosures. The demand to fully fund our social safety net and expand it in this time of poverty. And also for all of the students, the complete elimination of all student loan debt. If the debt is owed to a small bank or credit union, it can be paid for with the Wall Street sales tax.
Yeah.
If it's owed to one of the big Wall Street zombie banks, one of the banks that took public bailout funds, then they can eat it. So let's focus on these specific demands. Make the media acknowledge them and to discuss them. Because the more people talk about them, the sooner we can force them to implement them. And the sooner that we can expose hypocrites like Obama. Thank you, everybody.
We have nothing to fear but fear itself. I am not afraid. I am not afraid. I am not afraid of Russian bombers that the PDX F-15s are protecting us from. I am afraid of the Department of Defense hardware budget. We don't need more nuclear submarines. We don't need more ballistic missile systems. We don't need Star Wars. We need education. We need health care. I am not afraid of the things that our leaders are teaching us to be afraid of. I am not afraid of terrorists. Especially those that committed suicide 10 years ago.